One, two, three. Testing, testing. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Beautiful of the world. Hello. Hi. I hope everybody is doing really, really well. Yes, we are glad you are joining us, Star. So, my name is Nick Lasky. I am a professional psychic and astrologer based at the Aquarian Bookshop in Richmond, Virginia. And I am leading these weekly guided meditations on Wednesday evenings in order to spread light and calmness and healing vibration across humanity to the collective, to the world during this time of pandemic, world crisis. Things are very much in flux, and that's why we're gathering. So, of course, being an astrologer, one must acknowledge that we are right in the middle of eclipses. So we just had a lunar eclipse in the sign of Gemini. And yes, that one was a doozy. And we are steadily approaching a total solar eclipse in the sign of Sagittarius. So if you are a Sagittarius or a Gemini, things are likely about to be very much shaking up for you in terms of a great resetting or new trail being blazed, as we're talking about a fire sign like Sagittarius. But if you happen to know where you have Sagittarius in your chart, that's where the coming solar eclipse is unfolding. I will actually be, yes, I will be leading a special solar eclipse talk on Sunday night, the 13th of December, through an organization called Virtual Shala, which hosts all kinds of yoga classes and healing seminars and things like that. And anyways, if you go to virtualshala.com, I think, check it out, and I'll post the link here as well. Then we'll dive very deeply into this coming solar eclipse. But if it happens to be hitting anything specifically in your chart, then the stars are saying it's time for something new for you. Very much a rebirth of something in your life. And what will it be? Well, that will depend on your chart. Welcome, people from Colorado. So, yes. And the other thing is, we are approaching the great conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn. And this is a 20-year cycle of these two planets coming together. So it will be, that is a whole different topic, but it's very significant. It's very important. And many are referring to it as the Star of Bethlehem that was referred to as in the Bible when, around Christmas, these two planets come together and they look like one big bright star that doesn't really exist because it's not one big bright star. And there's many hypotheses as to what the Star of Bethlehem actually was, but the Great Conjunction is one of them. So that's coming up on December 21st, and John Oliver is going to be teaching a special class about the Great Conjunction that will be coming up. Should be sometime towards the end of next week. So, all that being said, let's dive into a meditation. So go ahead and find yourself in a comfortable position, allowing yourself, if you are holding on to any tightness or stress or tension, to really relax, to let go of all that preoccupies you, any tension, any anxieties, allowing yourself to take a deep breath in through the nose. In a big open mouth, release, letting go. Doing this a few more times as you feel yourself relaxing, feeling yourself slowing everything down, Feeling the air as it enters in through your nose. And I'll begin a count from 10 to 0. And when I reach 0, you will be in a much deeper state of relaxation, of focus, of calm, and awareness. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Profoundly relax now. Profoundly enjoying the simplicity of the moment. Nothing to do, nothing to be, except pure awareness. Pure awareness in this moment of time. As you feel yourself light, while your physical body is very relaxed, the mind is relaxing as well. The heart is beginning to open to greater expanse. And everything in the moment is very easy. Very easy. Beginning now to check in with yourself as everything is slowed down, just like when the mud of the bed of a creek is stirred up and then all the particles are floating around, but then it comes back to settle. That's what we're letting happen right now. Allowing the clarity to come through the stillness, through the calmness, bringing ourselves into a deeper state of calm, peace, of acceptance of what is unfolding in this moment. And once again, breathe profoundly 3 times. As you feel yourself going deeper. So let us begin with a visualization in this moment. Imaging now that you are surrounded by light. And with one profound breath, you inhale all of this light, and it fills your body. So that now the light is on the inside. And you are glowing internally. Breathing profoundly. Feeling the warmth of the glow. The sweet, rejuvenating energy of the light. And in the next moment of time, allowing yourself to let the light expand. Allow the light to grow naturally beyond your physical body, expanding now to become like an aura. All around you, glowing, radiant light, continuing to spread until the entirety of the room that you're in is filled with this light. And the light continues to grow, filling the expanse now of the building, the home, wherever you may be, filled with this glowing light that continues to grow. Now filling the entirety of your neighborhood or the surrounding area, glowing with radiant light. And with another profound breath, the light spreads to fill the entirety of the city or the village or the town that you're in. And quickly the light grows to fill the entirety of the state, the province that you are in, and then the country. And then the light fills the entirety of the planet. All of the planet is now encapsulated in this beautiful glowing orb of light. And allow yourself to breathe profoundly for a few moments as you let the energy do the work. Let the light do what it does. Light is very life-giving. Holding the intention that all of humanity, all of the creatures, beings, and realms of this earth are illuminated in this light. Receive the bounty of the light. And as you breathe and maintain this awareness of light, yourself and all that are within this glow slowly and gently are being restored back to the natural state of love and awareness. So breathing profoundly once again, and acknowledge that there are other meditators, other practitioners at this time tuned in to this specific meditation and to other meditations and other gatherings and other ceremonies with the same intention to emanate light outward to humanity, to the world at this time. Breathe and image these other practitioners in every country as bright points of light connecting like a grid. Seeing that light up all over the planet. Breathing. And in a few moments of time, I will begin to offer particular intentions, particular blessings to radiate outward through the grid to humanity. And with each blessing, I will strike the bell, indicating to breathe profoundly and allow yourself to emanate, to radiate out that consciousness the blessing to the grid. So first, let us call upon the spirit of profound harmony, that whatever has unfolded into discord or disharmony, we invite in the flow of harmony into our lives and into the collective. Breathing profoundly. In this moment of time, let us call upon the spirit of calmness, inviting calmness within ourselves, within our own being, and then emanating calmness out to the grid. In the next moment, let us call upon the profound spirit of health and healing to all those in need at this time. Breathing profoundly. And let us invite the spirit of unconditional love, imaging in this moment of time a puppy or a kitten and the unconditional love that they offer and that is so easily created within you. Breathing profoundly, emanating love. And in the next moment of time, let us invite the profound spirit of compassion for all other beings on this earth. Taking a breath, emanating compassion. To the spirit of forgiveness, to creativity, to profound cooperation, to gratitude. Breathing profoundly. In the next moment of time, allowing yourself, if you have a particular intention or blessing that you would like to send out to humanity, to the grid, go ahead and take a deep breath and emanate out that blessing or prayer. And now allowing for a few moments of time the energy to do the work. Simply breathe, relax, and let the energy do the work. And gently allowing yourself to bring your awareness back into your body. Letting the visualization go, allowing yourself to come back. And I'll begin with a count from 1 to 10. And when I reach 10, you may gently open your eyes and find yourself awake and alert once again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stretching your body and feeling alive. 6, 7, 8. Taking a deep breath in. Once again, feeling great. 9 and 10. Alrighty then. Welcome back, folks. So, while we are settling back into the physical plane here, I'm going to pick up where I left off. So for those of y'all that are tuning in for the first time, I always, at the end of these meditations, like to read a little section from a Jerome program. Jerome is a channeled teacher who's an enlightened presence, an enlightened being that has a mystery school that I study in. And for the past probably several months, I guess, we have been going on a program called the Spirilic Law of Kundalini. And I will continue where I left off, but if you are new to Kundalini, Kundalini is the spiritual life force energy that flows through everyone and everything. Let's just continue. So what you call universal Kundalini being released in your body is actually the elongated approach to the moment of exhale. The metaphorical exhale upward back into evolution. The upward strike that rises through the chakric bodies of Kundalini touches the brain and pierces the third eye and journeys through the crown. So the Kundalini experience with a capital K is very much like that still moment of in-betweenness of inhale, exhale. And the Kundalini is actually that very moment when the motion begins again in the case of the inhale. Stillness, at that very moment when with the exhale begins again. Because once Kundalini actually happens, meaning that the coil actually rises in its completion upward and pierces the major knots in the electrical system and illuminates the brain and the crown, then that's it. So what we're speaking of in the context of eternity is an approach to spiritual upward movement. But it's only the approach. But even the approach, which has a tinge of eternity within it, as it has the code, has profound effects upon the body. It is important to us understand this so that when an authentic Kundalini experience happens to you, with a capital K, you know that the most important thing to do is to observe it, not to become involved with it. Watchfulness is always important on the meditator's path. Watchfulness becomes triply important as Kundalini is aroused and provoked, because you must remain ever more alert to stay within that energy awake. If you go to sleep or become unconscious, then you fall back into matter, because it is the weight of the density that pulls you down. So, there we have it for today. So I want to definitely thank you so much for tuning in, for joining myself and all the other practitioners that have joined us here, both on YouTube and on Facebook and all over the world across other platforms, and even folks that aren't even tuned into this moment but will be tuning in at a future moment, which in that moment when you're hearing this, it will be the present moment. So regardless, thank you for tuning in. I hope everybody is remaining very safe and healthy during these wild times, especially in the midst of these eclipses. It's a great opportunity to take advantage, to carve out a new path for yourself, to let a reset happen, to create something new, a new path for yourself in your life. And yeah, highly recommended to also enjoy the Great Conjunction, which we're able to see just after sunset in the just over in the west-ish, southwest-ish skies. You see two stars that appear to be very close to each other. That's actually Jupiter and Saturn. And the fact that they're so close is so amazing. So my program on the solar eclipse is going to be Sunday night, the 13th, on virtual Shala. And let me see if I can actually find that. And then, like I said before, John J. Oliver is doing a special program on the Great Conjunction through Full Moon Books. And I believe it is going to be on Friday the 18th. But regardless, if you check out Full Moon Books and Events in Colorado, he will be. It'll be up on their website through their media and all that, and you can find out about the Eclipse program, virtualshala.com. All right, folks, have a beautiful, beautiful evening, and I will see y'all next time. Bye. Oh yes, it stars reminding of the Geminids meteor shower that is this weekend. So if you have clear skies and you can climb up somewhere high, check it out.